Clear down.
Take this time around. Cleaner.
Your squad mate's marked as a most
Well,
wanted target.
congratulations.
Kill enemies,
Damn,
secure
you
supply caches to help
It took you
bounty
all
hunters
20 seconds to lose control. Hey! Understand me here. I killed my team because I truly cared about them. And even though I've only just gotten to know you guys, I care about you that much too. Turn the flag, lock him up. For the record, I hate this. Oh, was it too much? Making new friends after a move is over stuff. Oh, this is much more accommodating than other cells I've been in. Is that real cinder block? 5 stars.
We are returning you to the front. Earn this. You kept your squad mate protected. Contract complete.
I'd like the record to show that I hate this. It's Joker. Bring the car around.
Target mark movement in this area. Need mid-caliber rounds.
Homeowners love these new whole home water treatment systems. Starting with a free water test, you can get a custom water solution for your home, delivering cleaner, safer water to your home and family.
But this is the water before. But after we
Yeah, clear my move.
this is what I've got now.
Gas is
Plus, it
closing
can be
in.
installed in one day
Enemy
by our
soldier
expert
incoming.
local installers. Just click below to check local pricing and claim your free water test.
Friendly Guardian is active.
Move in here.
That's where you all come in, eh?
All squad members are in the safe zone.
Okay, Elliot.
You got a loadout drop inbound. Hostile Guardian is active.
Marking gas mask.
Your pretty cat lettuce.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Can connect to the terminal. Get it done.
Target spotted.
Friendly airstrike in the AO.
Firing. They have turned out of avoid. Gunning.
Marking gas mask.
What's the brain?
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
They pulled the new building back south to the third floor.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
New building area.
The enemy to that terminal offline.
Confirmed, and we
Yeah,
located
not
the
this
rest.
Scanning now.
Gas is moving.
Took a bite out of them.
Get ready. You're redeploying. Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Another one bites the dust. Done finished.
Sorry, hairball.
Lots of good data here. Let me get back to HQ and see what we can use.
Enemy.
These humans just walking past the chance to save nearly $750. Hey, you! Look, here! Look at this!
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Hundreds.
Setting claymore.
What's up, everyone? It's Indelion, and we got some potential nuclear-level rumblings happening over in the land of video games right now. From a consulting company going scorched earth on everyone who was criticizing them, and they're now even threatening legal action as well.
Hostile enemy
That
here.
would include yours into the mix as well.
Taking fire.
And later on, I want to look at an article about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and how Eric Wallace is apparently not good enough representation for black players. I got some things to say about that as well. But first, let's dive into this whole potential legal situation, why it's happening, and all of that. So, let's get into it. So you likely know about the whole Sweet Baby Inc. thing. They consulted on games and all that, and it basically caused Gamergate 2 to happen. Then once Sweet Baby was exposed, more consulting companies were unearthed as well. They all do the same thing, but some obviously specialize heavily in one way or another. One of these groups, which I've talked about before, is Black Girl Gamers. As their name suggests, they are a group of obviously black women who are
Resurgence window is
consultants,
ending.
not just for games,
Watch
but
your
for
six.
any sort of medium. Their entire motive is to just elevate black voices specifically and ensure black women especially are represented in a positive light. Which sounds noble at first. You're looking at that and going, well, okay, I mean, what's the harm
Move
there?
it.
Well, because of the whole Sweet Baby thing, people found out that Black Girl Gamers worked on Forspoken, and I've talked about how they ruined that game already. They made a really awful main character in the form of Frey Allen. They even consulted and ended up making the character who is a young black woman living in New York who, instead of being academically smart or gifted, instead resorts to petty crime to survive. Black Girl Gamers also felt it would be good representation that Frey's father would abandon her. Which, as far as stereotypes go, that's definitely a choice on their part and a rather scathing
25
that. And you eventually find out that her mom and dad separated after Frey was born, and the whole thing is just really bad stereotypical nonsense, especially when it comes to a black character. Like I said, they apparently wanted to champion black voices, yet when they were given their golden ticket on a AAA video game, they ended up making a young black woman who does crime and has no parents. Great, wonderful, very not at all good influence representation, but hey, again, that's what they settled on. But it does leave a stain on their face that they want positive representation and then go ahead and make probably one of the worst examples of that out of the gate. Anyway, so a lot of channels, like mine and others, have obviously been reporting on Sweet Baby, Black Girl Gamers, and other consulting groups like Weird and Baby Ghosts. Because you and I both know the mainstream websites aren't going to tell you the truth, so what else are we supposed to do? And a lot of info comes from sources like Twitter or websites. One of them in question is the website datparkplace.com.
Dropping ammo here.
I use this site often for news articles, and I'm friendly with the people over there like WW Pro or Valiant Renegade. Anyway, That Park Place had an article a few days back titled, Children's BBC host Jules Hardy calls for final purge of gamers after boycott list created for consultants Black Girl Gamers. I reported on this article a few days ago. It was about that British spokesperson Jules Hardy basically calling to purge anyone who didn't agree with their ideology from the gaming space. Well, the fine ladies over at Black Girl Gamers caught wind of that article and got really mad, to put it lightly. They responded on Twitter from their official account and had a lot to say, which includes potential legal action. Before I get into that, please don't harass this group or anything. Let's just look at what they're saying and then deconstruct it. And as you'll see as we go on, they have some very weird skeletons in their closet too. So they said to Twitter, and I quote, "In addressing the recent allegations published on thatparkplace.com about discriminatory hiring practices within Black Girl Gamers. These claims are false and were made with
One more in the back, and the gas.
notification from us or our representatives. Black Girl Gamers operates as a contracting organization that collaborates with both freelancers and content creators from all backgrounds to work on various projects and initiatives to amplify underrepresented voices in gaming, make the community more inclusive. Contrary to the allegations of the article, Black Girl Gamers has contracted freelancers of all races, genders, sexual orientations, religions, and ethnic backgrounds. We have also included representation of all genders and backgrounds in our contacts at our events and in our marketing, consultation, and research projects, some of which are not publicly disclosed due to NDAs. Evidence demonstrating our commitment to diversity and inclusion, including our non-discriminatory hiring practices, is readily available and easily searchable. On discovering these false and defamatory allegations, we have taken steps to engage legal counsel to take action against the publication and journalists, as well as subsequent content creators who have reshared false allegations about our organization. We will continue to pursue further action against anyone who persists in spreading false and defamatory information about Black Girl Gamers, its founder, and its contractors and partners. We value the talent and contributions of all collaborators, and we are committed to continuing to do so. Thank you for our community for the ongoing support. Quote, so they're essentially threatening legal actions against misinformation, which is very interesting to consider. But there's a lot of weird holes in what they're saying. As I mentioned, I don't know how you can threaten legal action against people for simply talking about it. Or if a content creator just reads what you said publicly on a platform like Twitter is considered illegal, because that's not how any of this works. You're free to speak on whatever you want and offer your opinion on things. If we took what this group was saying as gospel, then nobody under any circumstances could say anything about anyone at all. Even stuff like a review of a movie then would be problematic, because you're giving your opinion on something that someone else made or said. This just sounds like a big, pathetic pity party for that group, and it will likely amount to nothing at all, because they know there's no legal
Mission accomplished. All targets eliminated.
personality, then I could sue entire Reddit threads of users who like me, but of course I won't do that. Because it's called free speech, and people are allowed to like or dislike whatever they want, even if it doesn't agree with you. This whole concept of wrong thing is ridiculous in the first same way as you do. Otherwise, everybody would be suing everyone constantly. Oh, you don't like blueberry bagels? That's it. I'm gonna sue you for everything you're worth now. Thought Captain America was in the right in Civil War? I don't know, that sounds like anti-establishment to me. Time to go to the gulag now so you can repent for your wrong. What they're doing here is simply an intimidation tactic, and they're hoping by saying this it will somehow reduce the online speak surrounding them. But I promise you, if Sweet Baby can't sue anyone for talking about them, Black Girl Gamers has absolutely no legal legs.
That's what I'm talking about.
As for their other claims, well, listen to those now. So they say they don't discriminate when it comes to hiring practices.
Good shit.
So if that's true, then surely their group employs white men, or
Good
maybe
skill to have.
Asian men, right? Well, let's look at how you can join their community. Remember, this isn't for a job. This is simply to join their website forums and private messaging.
Oh, there's who wants to play with?
Exactly. Well, Crumbs over on Twitter decided to look into it at least.